segment of Urban Hunter TV Delaware is brought to you by Wild Tracks Taxidermy.
So we're going back in. This is going to be Stephanie's third hunt. All afternoon hunts, right, honey?
All afternoon.
And we didn't see anything yesterday. We saw one on the first hunt up in Boothwyn, Pennsylvania, about 100 yards away, small buck. And nothing yesterday. We're going back to the same spot because the camera is showing deer coming in fairly regularly from 4 to 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock's pretty much dark, and obviously we got to have them come in right in the daytime to get a shot. And we're gonna see what happens. What do you think? You think it's gonna happen?
I think it could. I think I need answers to some questions like, how do you stand up really slowly and move really slowly and draw your bow back really slowly, unseen by the animals? And you know, you get a lot of information. My husband's giving me a lot of information, and it's really, until you're there, until you physically are doing it and you've tried it, you still don't really know what to expect. So
it's definitely a rush, you know. I mean, and every hunter's experienced it. And that first time they're coming in, you know they're coming in close. You know you might get a shot, even if they don't come close. You're still going to get your heart pumping. Like I'm sure when we saw that buck, and I, out there, he's like, "Yeah, I see one." I'm sure your heart starts all of a sudden. Your pulse goes up.
From the first hunt, I remember feeling that, and I was like, said to you, the buck was 100 yards away, and I'm like, do I stand up now?
Right.
You know?
No matter what happens, we're having a good time in the stand. It's great quality time.
True, it's a wonderful couple of hours to just sit next to you.
Yeah.
And stand. It was very romantic.
Because there's other ways you can pass the time when a deer don't show up, right, honey?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. A lot of advantages to hunt with your wife in the two-man stand.
Or talk about what you might do later on that evening.
Yes, absolutely. So here we go. We're going in. Third time's the charm, hopefully. It's a nice, cool day. Plenty of food that we've placed out there. Just need them to show up in the daytime and get it done. Right? Yeah. Now, fellas, this is the kind of makeup I like on my woman. Right here. Get a little eyeliner here.
Some blush. Mascara. You could just use all green and then give me a black wart.
That'll work. Oh yeah.
Lovely.
There's a beauty queen there. Yes.
Oh, very nice.
She loves it. Going in.
Well, we did see some deer come in tonight. We saw 2 bucks come in. One was just a button buck, one had some antlers. It really stopped long enough for me, a novice, to have a shot at him. And but I could feel it, looking through the scope. My heart was just pounding. I'm literally reminding myself in my head that, to try to slow my breathing down. But you could just feel it. You just felt it like a drum, just beating away. It was very exciting.
Can't wait to get
This was my first close-up experience with a deer. I can't wait to do it again. It was terribly exciting, and just fun being out here, watching, anticipation, and then all of a sudden they appear.
Fans, if you want to go inside the hunt, learn more about the show, visit our Facebook page at Urban Hunter TV Delaware to see what me and other hunters are doing around the first state. Urban Hunter TV Delaware and Facebook. Like it today.
This episode of Urban Hunter TV is brought to you by Mark's Butcher Shop.
We're back in North Wilmington looking for some backstraps. My target animal is the large doe in front here. I wanted to shoot right here at just 17 yards, but I couldn't take this shot with the second doe standing right behind her and risk wounding that animal behind her. So the animal that was standing behind the deer I wanted to shoot finally moves forward, exposing the deer that I'm after. And just as I'm getting ready to draw back, she turns and looks right at me, catching me mid-draw, and I cannot move. As I go to finish off my draw, she catches the movement and she takes off. Now all the deer that were within 15 to 18 yards of me are all spooked and walking off. But then they start to walk through this shooting lane, and I think I'm going to get another shot on the same deer. But trying to film with a camera by yourself and shoot the deer by yourself, the deer walks right through the lane, and I miss my opportunity yet again. But then I see the second largest doe of the group following the same deer through the same shooting path. It's a 35-yard shot. I zoom back on the camera and get ready to take this deer. A slow motion instant replay of this shot shows that the shot was high due to the deer jumping the string. hunt. Another nice big doe, and this girl and 3 others came in. They came in nice and relaxed, but after a while they must have caught my wind because they were really skittish. They hung around, but they just started circling and they just wouldn't relax, and they started to walk away. I had them real tight and close at 18 yards. Tried to pull back, got caught mid-draw. As soon as I finished it off, they ran, started walking off, and this one was about 35 yards, and was able to shoot her, take her down, and I'm grateful. It was exciting, it was thrilling, deer all around. In North Wilmington, my favorite part of the town, there's just a ton of deer here, folks. Taking this deer down to Mark's Butcher Shop, and he's gonna take care of this for me. Best place in town to go. Also want to thank again, as we always do, Bob from Black Bear Archery. Bob, thank you. Thank you for all that you do. Got another one for the shop, buddy. Here it is, right here. So we're in North Wilmington, and slowly we're getting it done, reducing the herd 1 deer at a time, right here, Urban Hunter TV. Thanks a lot for watching the show, guys. Appreciate it. Urban Hunter TV Delaware is brought to you by Black Bear Archery, St. George's, Delaware. The first state's first choice for sales, service, expert advice on all kinds of archery-related supplies and bows. Also brought to you by Mark's Butcher Shop. You've got 'em, he cuts 'em. Mark's Butcher Shop's located off Grantham Lane in Newcastle, Delaware. Visit Mark's Butcher Shop for expert butchering. And DS Design. DS Designs for all kinds of graphics.